Satoru Gojo versus Ryomen Sukuna, the king of curses versus the strongest sorcerer. Who wins? So, the fight between them is obviously going to be grand. Will it even happen? Who knows? Hopefully. But I am here today to answer this question once and for all with the information that we know right now. Who would win in a fight? First things first, these Donnies are so close in terms of physical power. They both absolutely toyed with Jogo. Sukuna literally just like running around his entire meteor. Gojo ripping off his arm while not even using his curse technique, and then making him run for his life. While there were two other a curse and a cursed wound present. And then he also disintegrated Hanami with like pure cursed energy output, which was insane. That's an insane feat. So clearly physically, they are very similar, if not equal, unless you consider Gojo's teleportation a speed feat. Then maybe he's faster. But beyond that, I'm just going to say this. Gojo wins. He's just the stronger person in terms of curse technique, abilities, hacks, everything about him is just realistically better. Now, you might be asking yourself, Lamone, what the fuck are you talking about, man? How do you know this? Well, think to yourself, what are the 3 known ways that you can beat Gojo? You can either seal him, which is very difficult. It required Kenjaku a lot of planning and a bit of luck, if I do say so myself. You can deactivate his curse technique, which can no longer be done for the most part because he destroyed all the known items that could do it. And also, it would be very difficult because he is clearly way physically stronger and faster than Jogo, who was just absolutely speed blitzing high-level Jujutsu sorcerers. So even getting your hands on him is very difficult. So even if you deactivate his curse technique, beating him in hand-to-hand combat will be very difficult, and then killing him so that he can't heal will be even harder. So those two are very difficult, and they are not necessarily options for Sukuna. The third way is an option for Sukuna, and it is domain expansion. Now, you might be thinking, Lamone, Sukuna's domain expansion is so insanely strong. It covers a radius of 200 meters, and Cleave and Dismantle are very OP. Cleave can one-shot people if he adjusts it to their cursed energy. And you are correct in stating that. Malevolent Shrine is a very strong domain expansion. The problem is Gojo directly counters it through teleportation. He can just teleport out. Then Sukuna's left with a wasted Malevolent Shrine, which takes quite the amount of cursed energy. As we've seen, even Yuta couldn't use his ability after using a domain expansion. So I'm sure that it is still difficult for Sukuna. Maybe not difficult, but it is like, it's not like he can be like, oh, it's just a bit of a domain expansion. It's still going to be something that will affect him. Now, we don't exactly know the conditions of Gojo's teleportation, but it's clear they're not too complicated because he was able to do it on a whim during a random encounter with Jogo. And then also bring Itadori back so it works on others as well. He was also able to do it against Sukuna the first time, I think I recall that correctly. I don't know if it's teleportation or he just moved really fast. But yeah, teleportation completely negates Malevolent Shrine. There's just nothing you can do. And even if a singular cleave lands, it doesn't have a guaranteed chance to be fatal. We've seen Mahoraga survive like a whole however long in Malevolent Shrine, and it was only like cutting him on the surface. Sometimes it would cut inside, like you could see like his intestines falling out, but that was from quite the amount of time in Malevolent Shrine. Gojo will be in there for a second maximum, and he can heal. So even if he gets hit once, he'll just heal. He healed from being stabbed in the throat, stabbed through the chest, stabbed in the leg 1 bajillion times. He's healed from quite the amount, and that was when he first learned reverse cursed energy. Now you have to ask yourself this: what else can Sukuna do to beat Gojo? And the answer is, as of right now, nothing. He has shown nothing that can get past infinity other than his domain expansion, which Gojo can teleport out of. So realistically, he's just fucked. He's used his dismantle or cleave, I don't know which one it is. He's used a slash attack on Gojo before, and it didn't affect him. That fire attack probably won't affect him due to infinity. He might have other stuff in the bag. Who knows? Maybe one of them can get past infinity. Who knows? But we're not doing ifs right now. We're not doing ifs. We're doing certainties. And it is certain right now that he hasn't shown anything that can get past infinity, so he's just not damaging Gojo. Now you might ask yourself, but what's Gojo gonna do? Sukuna can heal really fast and really well, and that is true. He can do that. He's also really fast, so he can dodge a lot. But one thing that he can't do, or at least I doubt he can do, is escape Gojo's Infinite Void. Gojo was able to cast and uncast Infinite Void within 0.2 seconds. Considering it would take him about half the time to cast it, probably less than half the time actually. That's like a 0.1 at the most to cast it. Sukuna is simply not escaping that. He is going to get wrapped up in that room, in the curtain, and Infinite Void is going to take effect, and he's not going to be able to move due to the infinite amount of information that is entering his mind. And then Gojo can use his other guaranteed kill technique, Hollow Purple, which is stated to erase things from existence. So Sukuna is just getting decimated if he gets hit with Hollow Purple, and it'll be pretty easy for Gojo to hit him if he is standing still inside Infinite Void. So there's one way that he beats him, probably the most solid way, or he could just hit him with a stray Hollow Purple using his 6 eyes to detect the massive amounts of cursed energy that Sukuna has, so it'll be probably pretty easy to pinpoint him. Or maybe there will be some other techniques he can use, maybe even blue or just red. I don't know. Who knows? He's got a plethora of techniques because Sukuna literally cannot hit him. He is not necessarily in danger. Beyond this, there's more things pointing to the fact that he would win, like the fact that Yuta is certain that he can beat Sukuna if he awakens, and Yuta is very clearly not nearly as strong as Gojo. Also, the fact that Gojo literally said that he can beat him. Now, I know you might be thinking, oh, but he's just cocky, he's just this, he's just that. Gojo is very knowledgeable about the Golden Age, clearly, as he knew all about Sukuna. He is probably the head of the Gojo clan, so he's probably got a lot of knowledge on every age of sorcerers, especially what they call the Golden Age. So he probably knows a fair amount about Sukuna, maybe not the absolute most of his abilities, but he probably knows enough to know this guy ain't doing shit to me. So really, there's just not much that Sukuna can do to Gojo. I mean, he has the 6 eyes, so reacting to Malevolent Shrine won't be an issue. He's got the teleportation, so getting out of it won't be an issue. He's clearly probably able to go hand to hand with Sukuna. He's got better attacks. He's got Hollow Purple. He's got red. He's got blue. He's got his domain expansion. He's just got everything going in favor for him. Now, if Sukuna comes and pulls some random shit out of his ass that allows him to disable curse techniques or get past infinity, then fair enough. Maybe he can win. I wouldn't necessarily be surprised if he does beat Gojo, but right now, it just doesn't make sense. Even Yuji is confident that Yuta can take out Sukuna. Yuji, of all people, Itadori, the man who literally lives in the same body as Sukuna, is like, yeah, you can take this guy out. I believe in you. So there's really no reason that Gojo wouldn't be able to do it, because he's clearly stronger than Yuta. Geto said it himself. Even narratively, Gojo is at least equal to Sukuna. They are both people who have completely shifted the balance of the war between curses and Jujutsu sorcerers. So it's not like Sukuna is some almighty being compared to Gojo. No, they both tip the balance of this battle in one way or another. Gojo in his direction, Sukuna in his direction. They both pretty much dominate their eras. And people will say, but the Golden Age was stronger, so maybe there was someone stronger than Gojo. That's just headcanon, man. There's no guarantee. The Golden Age could have just been called that because the average level of sorcerer was stronger. Who knows what the peak was? The peak was Sukuna, so we know that much. And the peak is being said to be able to be beaten by Yuta. So maybe it's just not the same, you know? They both also went out a similar way. Gojo getting sealed by a group of curses, a group of the strongest curses collaborating to seal him, and Sukuna getting taken out by a group of sorcerers collaborating to seal him. So I really don't understand where this dick sucking of Sukuna comes from, as if he's some next level person. All the cards are in favor of Gojo. If you disagree with me, comment why. Anyways, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see y'all in the next one. Subscribe if you agree with me, and subscribe if you disagree with me. Smash like. I'll see you on the next one. Deuces.
Grow up, I wanna be an OG. Sipping 4-5s like my granddaddy. Wanna be an alcoholic, no time for family. Can't even see the dishes from the people around me. I wanna be the dude that your girl calls pimp. Me, motherfucker, who could bust your lip. I bust another baby mamas, leave them crying, leave them lonely like my papa. I don't wanna be a doctor, I don't wanna be a lawyer. I just wanna be important, put my face on maps. Everybody know me cause the motherfucker raps. Deal with the devil, dealt with the devil, lead with the devil, lie. I'm the devil, I need the devil, you need the devil. Who you think you talking to? You talking to the best they never knew. No crew, never had a clique, no gang. Living by myself, never been no thing. Never need a bitch, never needed a woman. I never needed anybody but a pen and my bullet. I can't deal with the lows that'll come in the future. If I blow up, then it was good to know you. A guy like me can't deal with fame. When you hear this verse, then remember my name.